don't start the vlog in a robe. Good morning everyone. Welcome back to a brand new vlog. We are going kitchen shopping. So we're gonna go to Wickes and have a really good look around the showroom there. We did get our last kitchen from Wickes and we built a working relationship with one of the guys, kitchen guys, designers, etc. there. So we're gonna go and see him, see if he's in today. But yeah, we want to go in and have a little look around the showroom because we've not been kitchen shopping since our last kitchen, obviously, and that was like 3 years ago. So I'm sure they'll have like more styles and things in now. So we're gonna go and have a look around the showroom. So I'm so excited for that. We're gonna go into town first and have a little lunch as well. And do you know what? It just breaks it up from being amongst all the dust and everything else to do with this renovation. Also, can we just appreciate the backdrop here? I'm stood in what will be my bedroom. Can't wait, guys, I can't wait. It's taking a little longer than normal. Still waiting on the plasterer, but I can't wait to be in here permanently. What a lovely way to wake up, I mean. So we're not gonna waffle too much this morning. I'm gonna get ready. Ralphie's found his place by the fire already. How can you sit in all that muck? Oh, you look a pretty picture, don't you?
Waking up to a brand new day in between your sheets, breaking up in the best of ways, and I'm back again on the street. But then out of the blue, a wind starts blowing in ways so new, a world more exciting than mine is holding up a great big welcoming sign. Life is for living. Let's see where this all might lead. This song might lead.
Oh Rob, what's this coming down it? Good morning everyone. What a way to wake up. So nice. Just the sound of the woodland creatures in the morning is amazing. Alfie, have you finished being sick? Does anybody else's dog do this? He grazes like a cow, eats all the grass, and then spends his time having a sicking session. Ooh. So it's Saturday, and if you can hear in the background, there's a lot of noise, there's a lot going on today, and it's stuff that I can't do again. So I'm hiding away in my bedroom. I'm on like the lunch run soon, so we're gonna go to the bakery. But basically we've had an epiphany of design for the kitchen / utility. I'll show you when it's all done and the dust has settled again. Yes, more brickwork has been done. And you can hear hubby banging actually. He's doing the first fix in the family room and the kitchen today. Also, it's like super dangerous me being holed up and bored and out of the way because I end up going online and buying things. It's really hard, isn't it? Like, I used to totally have an addiction to online shopping, and I'm so glad I've kicked the habit, although I do feel like I'm going to relapse time and time again. It's an ongoing rehabilitation nightmare. Anyway, at least I'm buying from Vinted now, which is second hand, so that's really good. So I've come a long way in my rehabilitation journey, if I must say. Credit where credit is due. I bought a gilet. I bought a gilet this morning. Random, but there you go. I've actually got a couple of things from Vinted lately. I'm going to do a Vinted haul as usual though. Hi guys, it's a little bit later on in the day. Do you know when you're just tired from doing nothing? Well, that's me right now. I feel guilty telling hubby I'm tired because he's been doing all the work today. Anyway, I've just been informed we're going out for some dinner tonight. Usually on a Saturday night we have a takeaway, but we're going to go out for a pub dinner. I've not made a massive effort because I just can't be bothered really. And I'll show you an outfit of the day. Oh, hello. Like I said, I have not made an effort tonight. I've got that California t-shirt on. It's not going to stay white, is it? I'm okay with that. I've accepted it. I've got my Shein wool trench coat on because it looks like it's going to rain, and it is the evening now, so I don't like to be cold. And yeah, I've got my ribbed leggings on from, where are these from? These are so old. Yeah, I actually need some new leggings, some chocolate brown leggings, because they're my favourite colour. They go with everything, and I want to book some gym classes soon as well, so I need to make an order for some new leggings. These ones are ribbed and they're just really comfy. They're like, you know, the control leggings. I love them. I also found my Oswegos during the house move. These are a little bit old and battered, but quite like the look, to be honest with you. Perfect for the renovation. And yeah, that's my little outfit of the evening. Let's go and get some food. Oh, by the way, guys, this is the situation in the little bedroom. We're housing all the mirrors and all the thrifted furniture that we've been buying. Good morning, guys. Happy Sunday. I am ready for the day, and I really like my outfit today, so I thought I'd give you a little outfit of the day vibe. And excuse the mirror, it's so dusty. Watch this. That is how dusty the mirror is, and I'm really sorry. But I've got on, so let's wipe the mirror, and then you can see me a little bit better as well. That is so much better, and I'm going to show you what I've got on. I promise I brushed my hair today. I just don't know why it looks like that. I feel really sweaty today for some reason. Like, is it humid? Because I've got this little collared H&M knitted top on today. It's got like 3/4 length sleeves, so it's very spring-like, even though it's raining outside. I've got my Barber quilted jacket on, and then I've got my trousers on. These were from Primark in the winter, and they're so nice. They're like tailored trousers. They've got like elasticated waist at the back. They've got loopholes, so you can put a belt in if you wanted to. I've just tucked in my little jumper there. Pockets. And yeah, I've turned up the bottoms because I do like a little bit of ankle showing. You'll have to excuse the shoes. I will be putting on my cream Converse with this outfit, but like I said, these are just round the house rubber sight shoes that I'm just living in. As you can see, we've got bare floorboards. So yeah, that's my outfit of the day, guys. Oh, also, I've got my little shopper bag from Harrods. Bargain, guys. I picked this up on Vinted for a £5. I am going to show it you properly in a Vinted haul coming to you really soon. Oh my god, how funny as well, because we're shopping at Lidl today with a Harrods bag. Bougie on a budget. That's what my channel should be called. Go shopping and you're meant to buy like meals, which I'm normally really good at, and then like you end up coming out with a bag full of stuff and you think, what did I even buy? Like, will they make a meal? Well, I've done that today. I don't know why, I've got like really foggy brain today, which is probably the fault of the pina coladas and the passion fruit martinis from last night, and a glass of wine when I got home. Did we overindulge? We certainly did. Which would also explain why I'm so freaking hot. Obviously, there's no heating in this house. You'd think we'd be freezing. It's raining outside and I am sweating. It's probably the alcohol from last night again. I've got a hangover. I'm just not used to having a hangover. So anyway, there you go. So we picked up, oh, I keep seeing these. You know how Lidl do like different country foods, like on a special? Like sometimes they'll have an Italian range, sometimes it'll be a Spanish range, or like Greek or American. They've got American in as well at the moment. Well, anyway, I keep seeing this Spanish tapas like meats, and I'm really craving, like, I don't really eat cheese normally, but I'm really craving like a cheese and meats. Is it called a charcuterie board? So I picked up this Spanish platter. I think it was about $2.99. You've got in here, I don't know what that says anyway, but you've got chorizo and pepperonis and all these kind of meats. Really big wholemeal tea cakes. These are really fresh and handy to have because because hubby is off work this week, and he will want feeding at lunchtime. I picked up my usual sack of red onions, purple onions, whatever you want to call them. I cook with these, I put them in sandwiches, I pop them in sandwiches. I also have these in salads. I love the colour. I think it makes your plate look really, really colourful, which I always like to do for some reason. Like, I can't stand a plate of beige foods. Like, the more colourful the platter, the better. We'll call that a Suzy thing again. Guys, if you only knew the extent of like the Suzy things that I do, like, let me give you a really good example. I don't like certain words. I'm not going to tell you the words because that's just going to give everybody the incentive to say them to me. I'm not going to tell you what they are, but yeah, certain words and how they sound, I cannot even cope with them. They make me feel sick. Why am I like this? Don't know. Anyway, I picked up some tuna in brine. These are really thick, so just this one tin will do like 2 big filling sandwiches. So I picked up 2 of those. I love the Lidl range of tuna. I don't like the Aldi version. Smoky cheddar with paprika dusting. This is one of my favourite cheeses. I always have this in at Christmas time as well when we're doing like cheese boards. Like I said, I'm not a massive fan of cheese, only on a cheese board. Oh yeah, I picked up a dessert for this evening. So I'm going to make a Sunday roast tonight for me and hubby. Not sure if Joelle is joining us. Well, she'll let us know probably during the day. But I picked up some tiramisu. There's only 2 in here. Joelle doesn't really like desserts. A girl that doesn't like a dessert. Yeah, make it make sense. Me and hubby, oh my God, we're massive fans of coffee cake or coffee flavoured chocolate or tiramisu. Tiramisu is our absolute fave. Some extra virgin olive oil. I don't use anything else. I don't like any other oils. I don't think they're very good for you. There's a reason why the Italians live so long. Iceberg lettuce. I usually shred this really thin and then it fits more on the sandwich. Bananas, because me and hubby love to snack on them as well. I've picked up some broccoli. I hate it when they wrap all the food in plastic. It really annoys me. Like, if there was a farmer's market close by, I would always shop there. I just like the way everything's arranged in the first place, and the fact that it's not like in plastic like this, and it's all fresh and local. But unfortunately we don't have a farmer's market like that near me. I do aspire to live eventually in a village that has a farmer's market that I can buy nice produce from. But broccoli for the roast dinner. And here we have a rather large sweet potato. I plan to bake that in the oven for myself because I've been craving sweet potato. at the moment. I don't know what I'm going to put in the filling, but it's really good for you, isn't it? So yeah, I'm going to have a baked potato at some point this week. So I picked up one of them. Low fat mincemeat. I'm going to bake is it a shepherd's pie or a cottage pie? What's the difference between a shepherd's pie and a cottage pie? But yeah, I always fancy dishes like this when the weather is rubbish, like comfort food. So I'll be making like mincemeat, caramelised onions, gravy, peas, mash, bit of cheese on top, pie this week. Probably some red cabbage on the side. Ooh, yeah. Oh, we're getting to the bottom now. So I picked up some British baby potatoes. They'll get roasted later today, probably double roasted. I like to smash them too and triple roast them. Super crispy roast potatoes. It's not Sunday in our house if we don't do a roast. We do a roast every single week without fail. And I've got a garlic and herb roast in the bag chicken, fresh as a daisy, 2 hours, proper rotisserie chicken, which my boys absolutely love to pick at. And it goes quite a long way, you know, and these are about £5. Okay guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you for today, and I'll pick the camera back up tomorrow, Monday morning, because we have such an exciting week in the house this week. So you'll want to stick around for that. I'm gonna pop all the food away and crack on with the roast dinner today, probably get some washing done, drying, all the usual Sunday stuff, which I absolutely love. I love getting organised on a Sunday, ready for a fresh week ahead. So I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning everybody. I have had the laziest morning so far. I am stuck in the bedroom again. Hubby's working downstairs drilling and just doing some woodwork bits. There's stuff all over the living room floor, and obviously there's nowhere to sit down there anyway. So yeah, I've just been having the laziest little morning. I've been watching Beauty and the Beast and just watching the Disney Channel, basically living my best life. Virgin Media has been this morning also, and he's been busy downstairs as well. So we have now got Wi-Fi. I've just heard him leave, and yeah, it's coming up dinner time, so I thought we could go downstairs and make some tuna sandwiches for lunch. Hi.
You should have Wi-Fi now.
Yay! I heard him leave actually.
What's going on?
I'm filming myself.
Okay.
If you just heard that correctly, we have Wi-Fi! Finally, 5 weeks into the build, the renovation even. And finally, we've got some Wi-Fi. And basically, we'll be back to our normal schedule. I've just come down to this list on the table, read through all of the list, and right here at the bottom, hi Suzanne. Guys, this is why I'm hiding upstairs. This is the current situation. There's just stuff everywhere. Renovation life. And it's like trying to get through. It's like Crystal Maze in order just to get into the kitchen. So yeah, I'm going to stay out the way as much as possible today.
I was never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations. Oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson.
Hi everyone, good morning. I was meant to pick up the camera first thing this morning. Let me just take these glasses off my head. I was meant to pick up the camera first thing this morning because I had my dentist appointment today, and last time I explained I was really confused as what was going on next with my treatment plan after Invisalign. Anyway, they messed me about at the first so much with appointments that they offered me a free, it's called Airflow teeth whitening or teeth polishing service. Anyway, I had a Google of what that entailed, and it's just like clean and a polish really deep, like microdermabrasion, kind of a clean on your teeth, a new system that they've got. Anyway, they've offered me that, and that was the appointment for today. I also picked up my final retainers. I've still got them in because I can't get them out. And I used to like hook my nail on and then pull it out, and then I've got them little tools at home. I don't know if you've seen my Invisalign video. I've got a little tool with a little hook, and you can easily like get up there and like pull out the retainers. So we were struggling getting them out, and I just said just leave them in and I'll take them out when I get home. So I've still got the retainers in, but these are my final retainers. I've had the Airflow teeth whitening and they've come up a little bit better. You can tell they've been polished, but they're not like, I don't know what I expected, because it's not teeth whitening. It's meant to replace teeth whitening, like, and not as heavy on the bleach side of things. However, I do need deep like whitening done before I have any more work done. So anyway, a quick Invisalign update. Picked up my retainers. They came in this little gift bag here. I've also got some goodies, like some little toothpastes and things like that they give you. I've also got these dentist whitening syringes, and I have no idea how to use them. So I might have to Google that when I get home. Like, what do I put it in the retainer? Like, I'm not too sure of how you do that. Anyway, we're going to whiten the teeth, I'm sure, at some point, and then we're going to stagger some appointments with bonding and obviously the replacement of that crown, but we can't get that done until I've got my teeth to the whitened stage that I want them to be at. So I guess we'll know after we've done this whitening, but we'll probably do that together on camera, so that'll be interesting. And yeah, it's bloody lovely today. The sun is shining and I'm in a really happy mood, and I'm not going to waffle it anymore. I'm going to nip into Lidl, get all of our brunch items, and then I'm going to race home because Ash has actually got wicks for the kitchen. Wicks at our house now, measuring up, ready for a kitchen design appointment. So I don't want to miss out on that. And yeah, let's get going. So I'm here in Sainsbury's. I thought we could have a quick look round of what they've got in the home section. These are gorgeous. Look at these striped bed sets. I've seen the Habitat range is really good at the moment from social media, from other people's social media, so I thought we'd have a quick look around. I love how they've arranged these candles. It's really pleasing to the eye. I love church candles. I think they're so simple but so beautiful. These are really nice as well. I've seen other people raving about these. I do like them. They've got like this speckled design. And this range as well, this is absolutely stunning. Look at the detail on that. Beautiful. Like an understated botanical range. I am looking at a cafetiere, is that what they call them? This one's really, really pretty. Look at the colour. Very a me product. But I don't know how these things work. Like, do you need coffee beans for these? How do they even work? And then we've got these cups, understated porcelain teacups. I quite like these. How elegant are these? £5 per cup. Hello everyone, sorry I haven't picked up the camera today much. I have been to B&M Bargains today and oh, what a day it's been so far. I just feel like I've just been running errands all day long. I have not stopped. Anyway, I've just landed town where I'm gonna get my hair cut today, so I'm really excited to get rid of these dead ends, and you're probably excited for me because you're sick of hearing it, but it's just dead on the end. So I'm having a really good trim, and then I told her I'd cut my own bangs. So I told her that we need to blend those in a little bit, and this is my inspiration picture that I'm going to give her, so I'm hoping for something a bit like this. I'm going to try and film in the hairdressers, but I get stage fright, so forgive me if I don't film anything. Good morning everyone. It is Friday. It's Coronation weekend this weekend. We're off to Manchester this morning. I'd like to say that we are off to Manchester day drinking at the Ivy. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Yeah, this morning I'm off to Manchester to have my patch test, I think, done for my CO2 laser resurfacing. It's really invasive. It burns off the first few layers of your skin, so I will look like a burns victim. So I'm all fresh face this morning, and it's not like me to go without makeup, but I have to, so yeah, I'm gonna take you along with us.
How come the stars come to shine when it's dark from so far away and show us where we are?
Little update, guys. Since you last seen, we have had some changes. So as you can see, last time that was all a wall into the utility. We've now knocked that through. They're both the same height either side. They will be getting arched, so curves on the mantle. And as you can see, it's all been plasterboarded, more or less. He's coming around here soon with the plasterboards. And yeah, that's where we're at. We're all wired in, first electrics. There's a wire up there, but we will be having 2 or 3 lights over our kitchen island, which will be central in this room. We've decided on a range oven for the mantle, and a gas engineer has just been for us to install all the pipe work we're going to need for the mantle, sorry, the kitchen. No, why can't I talk? Yeah, he's just been to fit this pipe for the cooker, the range cooker. So that's what we're looking like at the moment. I'm just going to put you on the wide lens so we can see a little bit better. But yeah, we're pretty much settled on the layout of what we want these rooms to look like. So in here, hubby has now shifted his attention. He will be building the step back up here where you can see the discrepancy in the floors, because there is a step up this side, but obviously we've just took this wall out. So I'm going to go around the other side for you so you can see. There's already a step in there. And let's just go in this way. We can go in which way we want now, I suppose. And yeah, the tiles in here have just come up today, this morning in fact. So hubby's now turned his attention to the utility, what will be the utility room, the working kitchen. All the pipe work that Ralph is checking out. Has he done a good job, Ralphie? Daddy done a good job? He's done a really good job, hasn't he? So we've actually had to install some pipe work today inside the floor. So that'll run underneath the floor and towards this side of the utility, because we'll be having a little dog wash station incorporated into our utility in here. So that's what's been happening today. And as you can see, everything's just a mess. Got dust everywhere once again. So all this needs washing. again, but I don't think there's any point. Hubby's just gone out to the chippy to get us a chippy tea because I can't be cooking. He's literally just finished and it's 7:30 at night. So yeah, this is the situation. This is reality, guys. Oh, and this part here, you can see the 2 openings on either side from this side. So this wall here is the back of the mantle, the other side of the wall, and he's just put in the stud wall to cover. He had to bring the wall out slightly because it had a load of pipes and wires around here just to make it all flush, because I don't like all the discrepancies in the wall. It was just all boxed in, all like loads of boxing in, and it was all different like sizes. And so yeah, just to straighten everything out, more clean lines. And this now is going to get ready for plasterboarding. All the wires and the pipes will be hidden behind there, and then this wall will be my boot room. So like I did in the last house, really, more or less. I'll probably do a slightly different design this time, but that will be the boot room area where we hang our coats and we can sit down, put our boots on. Mud room, boot room, utility room, scullery. That's what people are calling it now. We've actually just had an epiphany of design. So we've just decided to keep this door, because originally we were thinking to have this utility room going all the way around here and down here originally, and then block up the doorway completely. The doorway leads into the garage. I was discussing the 2023 kitchen trends, and I was saying about a butler's pantry, walk-in pantries, and hubby shot me a look and said, do you want a pantry, a walk-in pantry? And I was like, yeah. So we've actually reconfigured our design plans and rejigged everything around. So we're not having the kitchen utility, coming all the way around that back wall. We're going to leave the door opening where it is. We're going to have a sliding barn door that slides across here on this back wall. And then hubby is going to section off the garage halfway, build a stud wall halfway into this garage, and this part of the garage, this first half that you come up the steps to, is going to be my walk-in pantry cupboard storage. And I've got some fabulous ideas for it. So it doesn't look like much now, you might not be able to visualise it, but you'll see it come together soon. And Ralphie has been an incredible little boy, haven't you, throughout this journey. So guys, we're just finalising all the details of the kitchen. We know the layout now though, more or less. So we're just discussing like colours and all the like little silly details and handles and just all the details. We're finalising that, and then we'll be ready to order the kitchen. So a few weeks turnaround from like different quotes that we've had. So we'll see what happens with that. Oh, and also, by the way, we have cleared this room ready. Guess who's coming tomorrow? The plasterer, at long last. Long live the plasterer. He's coming. He's going to start upstairs. So he's going to start upstairs in the master bedroom, this side, and then they're going to come out of here into the hallway, down the hallway here, and then into this first snug room. And then obviously by the time they're finished in here, they can start to make their way through this side of the house. And while they're working on this side of the house, hubby will be in the back there working on pantry and scullery and bootility and kitchen and whatever else is going on. So we're going to have a house full of workmen, which will be nice. So we're really going to see some progress happening, like visually speaking. It's going to look so clean in here soon, so clean and like done. And we can get the paint out. I've never been so excited to see white paint in my whole life. Then again, guys, ask me about that in a couple of weeks. This is the wonderful fish. They look like really good chippy chips, don't they? I know, they're massive, aren't they? That's a real... How many did you get?
2.
Oh, right, that's one then. looks like 2.
I know.
I can get it myself, thank you. So it's Bank Holiday Monday. It's raining cats and dogs outside. I hope you've all had a wonderful Coronation weekend, holiday weekend, however you celebrated, or even if you didn't celebrate and just had a really good rest. I hope you enjoyed yourself. We discovered actually just recently that where we live now, there's, what's it called? It's an association, like a community association for the area. And yeah, it's just really lovely actually. So we get these newsletters and there is an association, just like an area committee of people in the area. Also the local PCSO, so the police officer that patrols the local area. They let you know any information you might need for the area. I don't know if you probably are used to something like that, but I'm certainly not. From where I've lived before, like everybody just keeps themselves to themselves. But yeah, it's really nice and they let you know all the events that's going on in the area. So they were celebrating the Coronation up at the pub, which is at the bottom of the moors. They were doing a bake-off and encouraging everyone to like bake a cake and enter it into the competition. And then they were like face painting and things for the kids to do up there. They also had like a guitarist, live music in the street, and a piano man. And yeah, I really wanted to go to that and enter the cake competition, but it's like Ash said, Suzy, you can't cheat and enter the cake competition with a Betty Crocker cake mix. And I was like, why not? But then again, after thinking about it, yeah, if I won and then all those like bakers from scratch like missed out and then they'd done all the work, it's not really fair, is it? So yeah, I couldn't do that. But I wanted to go up and have a wine and just enjoy the local community and mingle with the locals. I struggle with things like that normally, so yeah, it would have been something out of my comfort zone a little bit. Anyway, the excuse of all excuses was obviously on Friday, which is the last bit of footage that you've seen, I was called for my laser. If you've been around since the beginning of my channel, you will already know this, but about 2 years ago now, I think it was, I was put on a wait list basically for CO2 laser resurfacing for my skin by my dermatologist at the hospital. Anyway, I've been on that wait list for nearly 2 years now. They rang me last week and said, right, we're ready for you on Friday, whatever it was on Friday, Coronation weekend. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be like a burns victim on Coronation weekend. A historic moment in time, and all I'm going to remember is my face. I didn't manage to film in the actual room. I get stage fright, like I said. Also, the room was full of like medical students that were learning, as well as the doctor and the couple of nurses as well. There were a student nurse, as well as a normal nurse, as well as a doctor. Oh my God, guys, I freaked out because basically we went in for a patch test, and what they've done is used 2 different styles of laser and targeted just an area there where you can see. They'll be assessing which laser they're going to use for my full face, which I've responded to best, which I've got the best results from, and all that stuff. But it takes weeks for a burn scar to actually like do its thing and then become proper skin again in the end. So my next appointment is in fact August. So it's a very long-winded process. Anyway, guys, I freaked out. So I get there and I'm thinking, I'm not naive, right, but I was in this situation. I was thinking they were going to put like a load of that numbing cream on my face and then numb the skin and then go in with the laser or whatever. Oh, how wrong was I? They actually had a bunch of needles as soon as I got into the room. I'm needle phobic as well. So I'm not the best candidate. I can eye these needles in the room. I was panicking. I could feel panic rising. And that's what happens. I start talking like motor mouth, 10 miles an hour, 10,000 miles an hour speaking. I nearly broke the nurse's hand squeezing her next to me because they wouldn't let Ash in the room. He's the only one that can calm me down, so it was in everyone's best interest that he came in that room, but they wouldn't let him. So I'm on my own, so I'm freaking out, and I'm led on this bed, and the doctor says, the actual doctor, he says, well, how are you going to manage having all of this treatment if you can't even have the needle? Well, because of the situation and the panic rising, I literally bit his head off. I said, well, I'll just have to deal with it, won't I? To the doctor. I mean, I had to profusely apologise after the appointment. I'll get to that in a second. So I bit his head off. They were all looking at one another, like shooting each other looks, but I didn't care because I was just so like in the moment, in my head about it all. Managed to get through it and have the needle. I don't know how I did it. He was going, wiggle your toes. I'm going, I am. So I had a few needles in the area of my face. Oh my God, how do some girls go and get needles in the lips and the faces with like Botox and fillers? I'll never know because I can't even have my blood taken. Oh, I'm such a big baby. It's untrue. Honestly, dramatic ain't the word. And I realise that. I feel so stupid afterwards, but in the moment, I don't care. I do not care. The needles, they really stung. It did start to go numb straight away because I could feel it in my jaw and down my ear. Like, it felt really, really weird. Basically, they've used two kind of lasers. They've targeted just an area here on my face. I'm going to take this off in a minute, so disclaimer if you don't want to see a burn on the skin, and it flipping well hurt. I have watched videos of people having this done and the whole of the face actually, and I knew kind of what to expect. Didn't anticipate the needles, seemed to have blocked that bit out. Guys, I'm not joking yet, it hurt. Even with the numbing, it hurt. I could feel it, it was stinging. I got no pain threshold whatsoever. I can't even believe I've had a child. Also, you could smell burning flesh. Oh, so it took about 5 minutes in total with the lasers. I said, like, I'm really sorry for my dramatic outburst. It's just it's just needles. I'm just needle phobic. And then I explained to everybody in the room that I once fasted all night. You know, when you have your blood taken and they make you fast. I didn't drive at the time, so I had to walk to my doctor's appointment to get my bloods taken on this occasion. And it was raining, so I walked all the way in the rain, and it was quite far, to the nurse's office to get my blood taken. Saw the needle, freaked out, didn't have it done. Anyway, at least I had a little taste of what's to come, because depending on the results of this will determine what laser they're going to use on the full face. They're then going to target one side of my face in one appointment, another side in another appointment, and then finally the forehead. I don't know if they're going to go in that order or what. I have to put a dressing on, so they give me a load of this, like whatever this is called. It needs to stay covered because I'm at risk of infection if anything gets in there, because the skin is all burnt off, like oozing. They warned me that it would be oozing a yellow liquid and things like that at first until it starts to heal. So I have to keep it clean. I have to have Vaseline, petroleum jelly all over the burn, just because if you don't, it dries out and goes crusty, and it takes forever to heal if that happens. So you've got to keep the wound like moist with petroleum jelly. And then when you shower and wash, it washes off the moist crust that's forming. The crust then is moist and it's easy to wash off, and then you put the petroleum jelly on again and you just keep doing that. That's for the first few weeks. So for the first couple of weeks, depending on how fast you heal, that's the situation that you find yourself in. After that, I think it stops oozing and starts to heal, and then you can leave the this off. So I'm going to Renovation live. Feel like Nelly. If you're a 90s kid, you're gonna know what that means. But yeah, let's take this off and have a little look. Ow! See, I'm such a baby. Ow! The tape even hurts me. I hate it. Oops. I need to put some more jelly on there because that was sticking. So we've got a little bit of ooze. And yeah, this is the situation. I don't know if you guys can see that. Some Vaseline, and I'm going to put some on the wound now, just a little bit, and I'm using the viewfinder, guys. Oh God. Just a nice thick layer, just so it keeps the wound moist rather than dried up and scabby. 3 days in, and that's where we're at. So I've really just been feeling sorry for myself this weekend and just having a nice quiet weekend with hubby, just all the work going on in the house. I say all the work, there's nothing really more to update you guys on. And what I'm going to do is just give you a quick look at all of the rooms plasterboarded when he's finished, all ready and prepped before we do the plastering, and I'm going to include all of that in one video. So there's nothing really much to show you guys going on in the house up to now. You're all up to date, and we're still waiting on a plasterer. I'm starting to feel really like impatient with that. I'm probably going to stay in my robe today and just have a really nice day at home, watch some TV, some movies. Joelle's coming soon, so we can sit and have some treats and a really good natter and a catch up, and she can let me know all the gossip of what's been going on and what she's been up to all weekend. I'm making a risotto for tea, so I'm looking forward to that. I always want like stodgy comfort food when it's like raining on a rainy day. I just love it, like homemade soups or cottage pie or a risotto, really creamy chicken mushroom risotto and things like that. I just love stuff like that, home cooked food. I mean, oh, you can't beat it, can you? Anyway guys, I'm going to stop rambling. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Thanks for watching, thanks for sticking with me, even though we're all over the bloody place at the moment, and I'm really sorry about it. I can't help it. Anyway, I'm going to get going. I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.